Chuden no kata. And then Chuden no kata come after Shoden no kata. And traditionally, Shoden, Chuden, Okuden. Okuden's Oku is really inside, deep inside. And Chuden is the middle. And the Shoden is the beginning. So translation is a first level transfer, transferring wisdom in the first level. And then Chuden is a middle level, maybe second level. And Okuden is the third level or more detail. And traditionally, Japanese has a 5 level of transferring wisdom. It's called Shoden, Chuden, Okuden, Kaiden. Kaiden is I transfer, I taught you everything. Okay? And the last one is hidden. Hidden is, actually I had a little more. So that's the 5 level. So anyway, I took advantage of this traditional way of naming kata. So that's how the Shoden no kata came up. Then Chuden no kata came up. And the Shoden no kata, as you know, it's came from our memory of how much we practice karate, taikyoku shodan. And when I was studying for Egami Sensei, Egami Sensei is sensei of Aoki Sensei. And Egami Sensei was really studied so many traditional martial arts, and especially he was a karate specialist. And then long time there was a discussion, oh, karate came from Okinawa. That's not really Japanese martial art, blah, 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 blah. But Egami Sensei is the one, everything put it together. And at some point, he said, Taikyoku Shodan can be practiced or used as a sword movement. So that's I remember when I was kids studying karate. So, yeah. But Egami Sensei never showed me how do you use a sword during Taikyoku Shodan. But that was my kind of koan question like this. Then I started studying Aoki Sensei. You know, Aoki Sensei is multi-talented artist. So art or life expression, everything together like this. So idea of Taikyoku Shodan plus sword movement is moved away, almost fade away, disappear. But since 2016, we decided to build the third pillar of Shintaïdo martial art training. First one is karate, and second one is bojutsu. And Shintaïdo is a base, and the third one is Shintaïdo Kenjutsu. So I call back my memory and I put it together, Taikyoku Shodan and sword movement. And then I talked to Minagawa Sensei and I named it the Shoden no kata. Then came up Chuden no kata. And the Chuden no kata, we had a similar exercise before Minagawa Sensei came up with diamond sword. Once you study the diamond 8 is more like mental, spiritual, physical training. And diamond 8 is almost like Toitsu Kyon exercise. Chuden no kata is, in a way, it's more practical arrangement of diamond. So that's the way I consider. Studied basically Chuden no Kata. So I don't go too much detail, but I like to go through the whole sequence and a little bit practical arrangement. I'll show you. I recommend whenever you practice Chuden no Kata, your straight front is south, and the straight left is east, and right is west. And then your behind is north. So that's the sense of direction I want you to have. It doesn't have to be actual south in the map. Just whenever you practice in the space, straight to front is south. You pretend, you suppose. So that's the idea. Bow and change in the south. So west. So southwest, southwest. You pull out sword and one more time. So pretend overhead attack is coming from east, over my shoulder or head like this. So you avoid, not blocking. Then step up and Jodan Kiriharai. Then lower horizontal cut. Then cut up, right foot go front, another cut up, and ready, and spear, and shuffle step back. Then feet together, and go into Kibadachi, like diamond 8, number 8 cut. 8. Then feet together, and the shoko, chiburi, and slowly, no toe. And 1, and 2, 3, really low horizontal cut. 4, 5, 6, 7, and swing back. 8. Shoko and chiburi and noto. This is the south, this is the east and the west. So first movement is 1 and 2. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 8. Shoko, chiburi, inoto. Then when you finish, change the side of the sword, then down. And from beginning, Chuden no kata, bow. Okay. Each, one, three, four, six, and advanced one is from here, like this. Ah. This I say, and one is Hammi Handachi. Then right foot go front, cut up. And spear. Again, face this way. No moving. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, diagonal step out. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 4. I show my back, so you follow me. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Again. Okay, little quality control. So after spear, shuffle step back and roof block. Then feet together, swing shoulder around, kind of get upright to side of body, and lean back on solar plexus sky. And this one called Daijodan Kiri Harai and Oroshi. This is Daijodan Kiri Harai. Then keep going down. Sink your body. Oh. So from lower abdomen, tanden, and the sword, straight. So it's different from usual echo dive. So from here, first Kiri Harai, cut completely blue sky. Let your hand travel fast instead of going this way. From here, let your hand travel. And around. And shoko. And shiburi. So it means not only cutting sky, horizon, and the energy coming out of blade will go like shower. Shh, goes. And yeah, this one. So this one is the either knee joint or below the knee. Right. Not the Chuden Kiri, not the belly. And usually you have a sword like this, holding sword, but make it longer. Right hand slide back. So reach, really go. Then when you cut up, again open. Then change your step, another cut up. But when you cut up, more wrist end up crossing your right thumb. You don't have to completely grab like this. Here. Then push down and spear. And here. Yes. So when you go this movement, advice, don't do like this. I'm sure that you have seen many martial art or whatever illustration. This one is called kakoi. No. So from here, weight is 50-50, and this because cut is coming, momentum is coming like this. So if you go like this, so a little bit like this, you but if you have 50-50, deep cut to come, you can still back. So good balance, tenchi, very important. 1 and 2, starting overhead, Jodan Kiri Harai, and long way using 계단. And here, cut up. Then move your hand over your head. Then another cut up. When you cut up, don't cut up like this. Then you get stuck. So you here. Then overhead attack is coming like this. So you guide sword to side. Then you stop. Then one more overhead attack coming. Yeah. Then sword will go here like this. Then
Ito Sensei, one of the things that I thought was very interesting when you taught us, I think it was last year, about the thrust of the suki, because it's a different suki than we usually do with the sword.
oh yeah, yokozuki, yes. This is a very mean idea. And when you just stab, for instance, shoko, number 4 movement. Kumitachi, Kyukajo kumitachi, number 4. From here, shoko, step in. When you do that, blade is facing down. This way, right? So in a way, this is the one that you stab solar plexus here like this. But this one called yokozuki. So from here like this, when you cut down like this, my blade is facing this way, to right. That's clear? Then I step in, keeping my blade facing right. So blade is flat. Flat. That's difficult. I mean, that's a difference. Blade facing down, blade facing right side is different. And it's very cruel idea. And this can come into the between the rib, stab here like this. Because if blade facing down, this doesn't come in enough. That's one of the practical reasons that you keep blade to side this way. And also, this one, side of blade is both sides, right? Both sides. So when those who got attacked, you can go almost like spunk. By doing spunk, you can block yourself. And otherwise, from here like this, blade facing right is more steady here like this. So even you got the spunks from side like this, so little like kohan mode like this, you can still come in. So yokozuki is called yoko. Yoko means side. Tsuki is thrust. Side thrust is more powerful, as it is said. And it is true. If someone can, like shoko, just step in like this, you can spunk. But if you go blade facing side and stepping like you cannot do like this. Difficult. Blade is still coming.
Is the cut in movement two, is it Daijodan or Jodan?
Jodan, but you start Daijodan. Not diagonal like this. So from here like this, now overhead, then Jodan Kirara. So from here like this, don't start like this. So first, then overhead, then kata.
At the very end, for the Chiburi, what is the angle for the sword?
Again, that's a good question. After shoko, imagine the spear is coming here, lower to the knee level. This. Instead of doing gedan barai. So it's almost like, okay, let's stop here. So simply putting your sword over spear. So the kind of sign. Yeah. So instead of, I know some martial art are doing like this. Yeah, this. This is the way, more noble. Okay, that's it. Let's stop here. That's it. So just notice, gentle notice. So to answer your question, this is the angle, not this way. So if you get the habit like this, like this, the spear will still come. But almost like musoken. Put your sword over the spear like this. If you are completely relaxed, sword is quite heavy, so in spear like this, oh, that's fun. That's how. So that's the feeling from here. Shoko mode, this from here, spear is coming. Then you go. Oh. So slightly round movement here like this. Yeah. And the end of movement, like there's right knee here, and it is said, do not let your top of sword go out of your word here. So here. So level of knee joint, straight front of knee joint. So from here. Straight front of knee joint. I don't know how many people actually have actually make the blade or Ito, try to practice with Ito. It's so different from just doing with Bokto. And when you start using especially actual blade, you end up studying by yourself. Oh, this one doesn't work. Oh, must be this way. So little tiny difference of angle of sword, the way you pull out the sword. This delicate part of pulling out sword, you cannot study with bokken. And when I studied, my teacher told me, don't use Ito. Directly start practicing with naked blade. Yeah. So he said that if you start using Yaito, you end up starting bad habit. And once you got bad habit, it's very difficult to correct when you do actual practice with naked breath. So I was really scared, but I started doing naked breath directly. And Japanese technical term is called shinken. Shinken is naked breath, but shinken-na is adverb. Shinken-na, he is very serious. Very serious. Yeah, nervous and serious. That's shinken. And literally, I really understand when I study shinken, naked breath. Okay,